What's good? Welcome back to another video. We are here to talk about the data download for Dokkan Battle. We have a lot to talk about with Dokkan Frontier, so I'm definitely going to be yapping quite a bit about that because there is a few of the things that I like in there. One of the biggest things that I like so far from Dokkan Frontier is just the animation quality for the cards. So I'm definitely going to be speculating a little bit about that and who's going to be the next sort of batches, because there should be about 6 of them, which we'll take a look down here once we scroll down on this. But there's about 6 of those that are going to be getting the new sort of animation stuff like for the card style. So that's going to be fun. But skimming through this really quick and not wasting any more time, yeah, there's a promo video. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about no damn promo right now. All of the actual card arts and stuff like that for the Piccolo and everything seems pretty cool. Like, genuinely, like I actually like it. I feel like I've seen so many poses in that for like which one of the cards I'm thinking of specifically has that pose? Is it I know Zarbon does. There's a couple other cards I know for sure have that like same like T pose going off like when they're charging like that. I can't think of it right now, but there are some. I do like that. We actually have the everything right here, so I can actually see. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna look at it through that way. I'm actually gonna come over here, and because we have Shun as well too, and also the Krillin that actually awakens from Dokkan Frontier. So I'm not gonna try to wait and yap too much over there for it. But what I need to do, hit that in English. Try again. Page not detected. Choose another language. English. Mother trucker, do you speak it? What in the world was that? I've never even seen that happen. Windows 11, bro. Oh, I actually like. Oh wow, I actually like this animation. It wasn't like crazy dumb, but very nostalgic. Very nostalgic. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's see Goku's. Okay, like obviously, Piccolo's there. Ooh, I like Piccolo in the background, about ready to fire off that thing. He over there talking about it. Oh, Piccolo talking about it. Okay. I like that. I like it. We already know what the. Oh, I should have. No, I don't care. I don't care. We got to move this on, bro. Listen, if you do the same thing over here on this English. Okay. Let's say. So Krillin is going to go from the Dokkan Frontier one that we have right now, which I'm going to assume that at some point, Dende is probably going to get an awakening too, and the Goku, maybe the last part. So since this is the second part of it, maybe the last part, he's probably going to get one. But the key +3, you have HP, attack, and defense 50% for all characters, and the bond of friendship, stuff like that. For 1 turn, defense greatly increased, so basically greatly raises defense for 1 turn and deals massive damage to the opponent and lowers attack. So yeah, again, for the passives, since these cards are basically designed to help you out with Dokkan Frontier, which means we'll definitely be getting more for each saga and stuff like that, he should probably be somewhat good for this last sort of part. Now, I don't know about the last part, because it does stop at a particular spot in the data download. We have that there, so I don't know yet, but I don't know how far this guy's going to carry. Let's just say that. But so unless he gets an easy A from this or whatever, then that would be pretty cool. I would like that quite a bit, but we'll have to see, because he'll probably just have Dokkan Frontier passive built in for the actual event. Well, they'll give him that good boost. But key +2, attack and defense 200%, increases attack and defense for all allies 30% up, and if they belong in the Namek Saga category, increase their key by additional 2, and their attack and defense by 20%. So basically, you're going to be getting another 2 key and 50% with key +2 and attack and defense 40% for yourself and characters whose name includes Son Goku. All right, So that's gonna help Super Saiyan Goku, and then also the other Gokus that don't have their EZAs and stuff like that from the Planet Namek Saga, which I'm thinking is definitely looking like it's going to be the front runner for I was about to say the global Dokkan campaign, but for Golden Week, that's the closest thing. I'm gonna assume there. But attacking defense 200%, evasion rate and damage reduction rate 20% for the first turn from appearance. So avoidance rate, I'm gonna assume it's still just evasion 20%. When you are the second or third attacker in the turn, you get another attacking defense 200% and a high probability of dodging. So that's all. So if that is another evasion, and they just said avoidance because I mean that's what that is, avoidance. So that's 40% right there on your first turn, and then after that, you basically like you're just gonna have 70. Because high is 50%. Yeah, so 70, and then you have 90 on the first turn. I mean, that's not terrible at all. I mean, you know how it is with dodge units. I mean, he's probably going to be really good for here, and then maybe all right. It depends on if he stacks or so, but he may be all right for some other sort of things. But that's what. Wait, what did that say? If you attack twice during battle, one time only, action break the enemy you attack. If you attack 3 times during battle, action break the enemy you attack. If you attack 4 times during a battle, action break the enemy you attack. Okay, so I see why there's not additional supers built in, because they're pretty much just wanting you to get that one super and then action break afterwards. Okay, so in, like I said, with Dokkan Frontier and how Dokkan Frontier works, you got to rewire your brain to be like, okay, you still get links and stuff like that, but you know, you got that one group that you're in with, so that's actually not terrible. That's actually pretty good, especially if he's in the second or third slot. Then you know that he might be goated and he's gonna break that attack unless there's an enemy that comes in and you can't break the attack or whatever, and you got to dodge it or so. Then he's got that, but that's not terrible. Yeah, look at his stats. His stats are, like I said, pretty high just because of Dokkan Frontier. That we basically figured that's what was going to happen eventually going forward. This guy down here, very interesting. I wonder if they're going to get something along the lines with this. So going back to the data download really quick. So we got World Tournament EZA. That's this guy over here shooting. And I wish you would just go ahead and keep translating to English each and every time, but you know, whatever. So tech type 3 key and 100% across the board. And for the super attack, for 3 turns, attack and defense are greatly increased and deals immense damage to the opponent, lowers attack and defense and a high chance of stun. Basic effect, key +1, attack and defense 230, seals the special attack of the attack enemy, high probability of dodging, so 50%. And when you're the first attacker, heart rate and avoidance rate 20%. Heart rate, what the hell is that supposed to be on this, bro? Is the data download like, is it here for the others? Because I got this up for a reason. Like, bro, I'm about to come over here and just like, oh man, these bands is tripping over here. Like, yeah, this is way better. I don't know why I was using that other one like that. That shit tripping. Like, the heart rate, bro, what is we talking about? Like, anyway, where did I even leave off, bro? Where did I leave off at? As a first attacker in a turn. That's where I left off, right? Chance to perform a crit hit. Okay, crit hit. Oh, what the fuck that got to do with heart rate? Chance to get off the top of it. Chance to evade enemies attacks 20%. So again, that's 70% chance. Attack and defense 230%. So you get 460 with 1 key. Seals the super attack of the enemy super attack. 70% dodge and another 20% crit rate right there. And then that's the second or third, you get it 230% when attacking. So they sort of get you covered even there. You just lose the evasion, but you still get your attack and defense from it. When all allies are in the demonic power realm of gods or world tournament category characters, evades enemies' attacks and receives an attack. Wait, what? Evades enemies' attack when receiving an attack for the first time within the turn. Wow, so he has Ultra Instinct Goku built in on there. So that's another unit that you can use for Realm of Gods. Is going to have you a guaranteed dodge and attack 150% up when attacking. After evading an attack, chance to evade enemies' attacks 20%. Interesting. Launches an additional super attack and attack 150. Are you okay? I'm gonna assume so. If you put him back in the second slot, I mean, even if you put him in the first slot as a first attack, he's still got the 20% there. And once you evade, you get another 20%. So that's 90% that he's gonna have. Launch an additional super attack, attack 150% for 3 turns. After evading 5 or more attacks in battle one time, a demonic power category allies 20% for 1 turn. Realm of Gods category allies 20% for 2 turns. World Tournament category allies 20% for 3 turns. Greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns, causes supreme damage, and lowers the attack and defense with a high chance of stunning. Yeah, and again, the special effect is for 3 turns. Straight up, 3 turns. Hold on. So I want to go back to this Krillin for a second. Man, honestly, this new Dokkan Wiki is low-key making the old Dokkan Wiki look terrible, bro. Straight up. I'm not even trying to hate or nothing like that, but it really does. I mean, it just shows that it gets better and better. Okay, so that's 1 turn, and then that's the enemy's 3 turns down. So your defense is raising just for the 1 turn there. So for the new, hold on, yeah, 1 turn, and Goku is 4 turns. Enemy 2 turns sealed. Okay. Then the finish skill, yeah. All right. So that's pretty dope there. Now, I was talking about how this is going to get revamped for the God level intense. Now, this could be the better time since it's going to be updated. This is definitely going to be your time to go through with your age meet and go crazy in it. And hopefully it's actually boosted way more. I'm not going to be like delusional and say that it's going to be like 1 every 5 runs or something like that. If it's 1 every 5 runs of getting a God equip, oh boy, we gonna be there for hours. But if not, then I would probably say if it's increased, maybe 1 every 10, 15, maybe 20 runs. That's way more reasonable than 40 or 50 runs. Like, in my opinion, that's just way more reasonable. And plus, if it's just a situation where you can still get multiple in those runs, it's just like that's on average of what you're seeing. That's way better than 40 or 50 runs, my dog. Way better. We have all the other seriously fights, speed battle stuff, EZA stuff down through here, so you can see all of that. World Tournament stuff popped off, burst mode, and this is where we're going to talk about the most at the end of this, and that is the Dokkan Frontier Planet Namek Saga update. So there will be 2 pages to it. So we already currently have 4 pages, I think. Yes, 4 pages. Now we have 2 more, so 6. We have 12 new battles and then 27 new nodes related passives. So cool. The 6 new card skins. Looking forward to that because I want to talk about that at the end of this. And then there's 53 new audio voice dialogue. Now, if you can see right here, this is basically Frieza when Goku showed up. So I'm going to assume that's where that's stopping, is when Goku shows up. So the gap that we have from basically him, like, they're pretty much doing exactly what the anime does on this one. Like, it was basically everything leading up until Frieza showed up, and then you have Frieza up until he gets to his final form, and then that's when Goku takes over, and then, you know, we get all the legendaries and all that stuff at that point in time. So I'm going to assume that the skins is probably going to be the same level onto that as well too. So we like this Goku's definitely getting an LR because they didn't show it at this point in time, which means he's probably going to be an LR and might even be a Kaioken or have a Kaioken transformation. And that way you can still have him alongside of, I'm going to assume for Golden Week, a new Super Saiyan Goku as well too. And these two will probably get their skins at that point in time. But going through this and looking at it, I don't know if they'll do Kui. This Piccolo, the Tech Piccolo could get a skin. I would like to say that possibly the free-to-play Frieza could get a skin. Maybe Zarbon and Dodoria get a skin. Probably even maybe Nail. Maybe Nail gets a skin. Even the free-to-play second form Frieza might get a skin. I'm gonna assume that everything like this guy, because he doesn't even have an EZA, him and also the STR one right here, and then even the a physical Goku, they don't have EZAs. I mean, this Gohan could probably get a skin as well too. I don't know. That was actually that was beforehand, so I don't know. They may skip him all in all at this point. But also third form Frieza probably get a skin as well too. I don't know if these two right here would actually get a skin at all. I don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure that everything else, like the Gokus and stuff like that, even this Krillin and Vegeta could probably get a skin as well. But I'm going to assume that everything that happens that's around the Goku fighting Frieza and those Friezas are probably all going to have one skin together once we get the last part, which means this does feel like it is updating like once every month. And since we'll get done with the Namek Saga probably next month, which makes sense, I would probably say, I don't know where they would go after that point. You gotta let me know in the comment section below where you think they're gonna head at that point. But I would assume maybe a movie or something like that, something short that they can do for a month, yada yada, you know, have something there that's not needing to be long form, make a couple of cards in that, have the community sort of happy with that, use those movie character cards and stuff like that, and then, you know, keep it pushing until we get to another I'm gonna assume saga at that point. I don't know what they'll do at that point. They might even go cooler stuff. You never know. You never know. That'd actually be kind of cool if they did go cooler stuff, or if they just went back to Saiyan Saga. Because actually, I don't know if they would go back to Saiyan Saga, since we just got Saiyan Saga stuff currently right now. I don't know if they do that. Let me know in the comment section below if you think they'll do that. But yeah, we have the idle animation stuff. We're gonna have free tickets. If you didn't know that or not, but we're gonna have free tickets with that. And then you have the unique title and stuff down through here for the burst mode conditions and everything reached as well. But that is the day to download. That's everything that's gonna be happening on Global Dokkan. Well, not even Global Dokkan Battle, just Dokkan Battle in general. You know, sometimes my brain tends to forget that we still synced up because, you know, they don't act like it at times. But that's everything that we're going to be necessarily getting. What is the thing that stands out to you the most? Which aspect are you more excited about? The summons for the new units, Dokkan Frontier, World Tournament, I guess the other content for the free tickets to summon? Let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, have an awesome day/night. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.